Wash your face in the morning sun, flash your pan by the song that I'm singing. Touchdown bass, living on the run. Make no sweat of the hole that you're digging. Wrap up cold when it's warm outside. Your shit jokes remind me of Dixie's. Be my magic copyright. Fly me down to Capital City and the kicking up the stump. The day that I was born. How's it going, folks? This is Wayne Hart, back with another lesson and an absolute classic today. As always, Oasis-Be here now. One that I haven't done before, and I thought I'd do a tutorial for this one on the electric guitar. This is more based on the live version. If you want to check it out on YouTube, the one at GMX in Manchester, I was there. Great memories. So I'm going to show you the way that he plays it live, a few licks that he adds in along the song, and obviously all the chords and everything. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so the song is in standard tuning, and first of all I'm going to cover all the chords that you're going to need for this song, and then we'll go over the licks a little bit later on. So basically you've got a verse, a chorus, and then there's this little bridge part, and once you've got those three parts down, you've pretty much got the song. And it is mainly played with power chords. So the first power chord that you're going to need is called a B5. So your first finger's going to go on the 7th fret on the low E, your third finger, that will be on the 9th fret on the A string, and your little pinky, because we're doing a 3-fingered power chord, would go on the 9th fret on the D string, okay? And we just play all of these chords with downstrokes. So we've got the B, which is going to go for 3 bars, and then we're going to move that up 2 frets, so we're now on the 9th and the 11th fret, so that will be a C sharp 5. And then we're going to take it down to the 5th fret and the 7th fret, and that will be an A. Wash your face in the morning sun, flash your pan of the song that I'm singing. Touchdown bass, living on the run. Make no sweat of the hole that you're digging. Okay, so that's going to run through all the verses. That's pretty much it. I think it's quite cool, and I'm pretty sure either Bonehead or Noel does this on the live recording, or the one I talked about at the GMX, is doing this little. It's just picking the 11th fret out, and adding. It just makes it sound a little bit more bluesy. So we'd keep the first finger on the 7th fret, third finger. That will be on the 9th fret, and with his little pinky we're going to touch that on and off the 11th fret on the A string. So we get this. So when we move it up, we're now, the little pinky's on 13. And then it's on 9 on that one. So if you see that. You don't have to do that. You can just, downstrokes on the, on the power chords. Well, I think it sounds really cool if you can do it. Okay, so the next part, which we'll call the chorus bit. So we're going to go an E, E5. So I'm just playing like an E minor shape chord, but I'm just playing the low E string open and the A and the D string together. We're going to play a G5, so we just do the 4-fingered G, but if you can, try and mute, just let the pressure off that first finger, that will be on the 2nd fret on the A string, and we get this lovely sort of power chord, and then we're going to go to an A5, so that will be an open A, and first finger's on the D, second finger is on the G. And we're not going to play the open B and the E string. We're just going to play the open A, the D and the G string together. So we get this kicking up a stone on the day that I was born. Sing a song for me, one from Let It Be. Open up your eyes, get a grip of yourself, and then we go backside. Okay, it's also nice on that bit as well if you do that. have to do that. It's quite difficult, but a little bit of a stretch. But on the E, we just have, you know, the first finger on the second fret on the A, third finger would go on the fourth fret on the A, and we're obviously playing the open E string as well. When we go to the G, we play it as a power chord, so third fret on the E, fifth fret, that would be on the D, and the little pinky would reach up to 7. So, and the A, again, say like we did on the E, we're on the second fret now on the D, going up to the fourth fret on the D, and we play the open A string. So. Okay, so and then we got the other part which we'll call the bridge part, so that would be a B, A, E, inside, get a grip inside. Okay, again you can add that, you know, if you want to use a little pinky and make it sound a little bit more bluesy. Get a grip inside. Get a grip inside. Okay, so that's pretty much chord-wise all you're going to need. Okay, so we come to the first lick. So this would go over the verse chords. So, you know, the verse chords, we've got the B, C sharp, and then to the A, and we'd have this little lick. Okay, so what we're doing there, we're playing a double stop with the third finger. So what I'm doing there, I'm playing the G on the 9th fret as well as the B string together. And then on the G, we're playing 7, 8, and then we're going to play 9 with the third finger, that will be on the D string above, so we get this. And then we're going to go 7, 9, that would be on the D string. So put that together, you got. Roll that finger back down for the double stop again. Okay, now the so after you've done that 3 times, we do this little lick at the end. So we're bending, that would be 9 on the G, releasing to 7, 9 on the D, 7 on the G, and then back to 9 again on the D strings go. So put that together, we got. Okay, I think the last time he does it, he just phrases the ending a little bit differently, so we get this. So he just does the bend on the 9 on the G, releases that, and then we go 7, and then we just go to 9. That will be on the D string, so that's going to be your first lick. Okay, so then we got the second lick that goes over the chorus chord. So that will be the chords that we got: the E, G, A, okay, so he does this little lick. Okay, so we start off with this little unison bend that Noel used to do a lot in the old days when he used to play lead with Oasis, and I actually think he was a very, very underrated sort of lead player. I think he was very tasteful, very effective what he did, very, you know, simplistic but amazing stuff. So what we got the first finger, that will be on the 12th fret, that will be on the B string, and we're going to bend 14 on the G, we're going to keep the first thing, we're not going to bend that, obviously keep that where it is, but when we bend the 14, we're actually bending that to the tone of a B, so you get this, we call it a unison bend, because obviously that is in unison with the B, so we let that, so we play 14, that's on the G, 12 on the G, 14, 12, and then 14 on the D, so you get this. So the second one, slightly different phrasing, so we get this. So we go back to 14, so instead of 14 on the D, we go back to the 14 on the G. And we do this sort of bend, so we get this. That's the first time. Second time, we do the first one again. And then we hang on to this unison bend at the end. Okay, so then we've got the third lick that goes over what we call the bridge chords, which is the B, the A, and the E. Get a grip inside, inside. Get a grip in. Okay, so what we've got now is this. Okay, it's something around that he's doing. You can sort of improvise with this one a little bit. So what I'm doing here, I'm bending a semitone, that is on, so I'm on the 6th fret with my 3rd finger there on the G string. We go to the natural 6, and then we go 4, that is on the same string on the G, to 6 again, back to 4, so we get this. And then we do it again, 6, 4, and the second time we do, so we do the bend, and we grab with the little pinky, that will be the 7th fret on the B string, so we get this. And then we go 6 on the D, back to 4 on the G, 6, 4, and then the bend again. So 6, 4, and then on the 4. So put that together, it goes. Okay, so that third lick is pretty close. You can sort of improvise with that one a little bit. I'm sure when Noel plays it, he doesn't do the same lick, you know, more than once. He does tend to mix it up a little bit. But this is just a guide, and all of those licks, all of those chords, that is pretty much all you're going to need to play this song. Enjoy. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. I hope you all dug that. What an amazing song and an amazing opening song to open a concert. You know, great memories of that gig and that, you know, that period in time. And I was at the GMX, and what a stunning gig that was, you know, with the stage show, with the telephone box and the Rolls Royce, you know, that sat underneath the drums. Very overblown, but that's what you want from a concert. There you go. So I hope you all enjoyed that. Any requests for anything, not just Oasis, there's not many Oasis songs I haven't done now, but anything 50s to modern day that's going to work, you know, mainly on an acoustic guitar. Or if you do want electric guitar lessons as well, you know, like I say, either comment in the post below, or a good way to reach me these days is on social media. So I'm Wayne R Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, and now also Instagram. And that way, if you want to, I'd appreciate if you give me a follow or a like. But if you want to, you can send me a personal message, you know, requesting a song. And I do always try and reply to messages. I'll just say I do get quite a lot. I have to hemp-it them a little bit. You got to respect that. But please do keep your requests coming, because that's what keeps this channel going, as always. Thanks everyone who's subscribed and continues to do so. If you are new to me, welcome. A further way that you could help me out is hitting the little notification bell that's down there somewhere, so you get notified every time I post a video up, which is either once, twice, 3 times a week sometimes if I get round to it, and that way you can keep up to date. And another way, I always say word of mouth is a powerful thing, so please share my videos, please tell your friends, please tell your work colleagues, point them in my direction. I'd really appreciate that. And that just leads me to say have a great morning, day, night, whenever it is you're watching, and I'll catch you all for a lesson very soon. Take care.